No, I'm looking for her, but I don't see her. Okay. Yeah, that's a demon that's group stalking inside of apartment 55. She's going to federal prison. This P.O.C. group stalking with the Ontario Police Department. And I would just want you to see not 775 pounds either. This demon walking inside of apartment is not going to create a cracking ceiling. And they were group stalking with Mike Lorenz's Ontario PD. She's going to federal prison. Yeah, and her license plate is captured on the podcast, so I'm going to make sure I get that. Yeah, I've already captured her license plate. She's going to federal prison. This is ongoing terrorism, group stalking with the state, sounding amplified train activity. It's impossible to hear train activity inside of your apartment, inside of this location. The entity, you already know what the Ontario Police Department is engaging in. They're stalking and arriving with regard to my documenting, the people of the state, which is a threat to your life that the government is posing to you when you are seeking to blow the whistle, which is enforcing your rights to not have an ongoing conspiracy to murder and kidnap you. It's a very serious offense when the entity is engaging in the elements of monitoring. It's a threat to your life. You're not free to engage in amplified audible activity inside of an apartment, which is achieving monitoring. You're not free to do that. So I just want to be clear, that's ongoing impunity. And Avanath Communities is, again, criminally and civilly responsible for the helicopter activity. That's a threat to the life of an American citizen who was subject to state surveillance. And this is a demon-possessed person who was, again, engaging in group stalking while living at the crime scene, not engaged in any private conduct. This is not a private residence. Federal stalking and state surveillance is underway 24 hours a day. This is where the fake sun is rising and setting, and she's monitoring right now. Okay? Again, it is currently 1:39 a.m. This is P.O.C. Let me see real quick. License 5WUB 715. She is indeed going to federal prison. P.O.C. I want you to see my shadow here, and my shadow here, and my shadow here. She's monitoring 5WB 715, and again, not 775 pounds, going to federal prison. And impossible light activity is on the wall. She's group stalking inside of her apartment as well. This is where the entity is stalking in a helicopter and engineered light. All right, my shadow is on the ground here. My shadow is on the wall here, okay? This is where an entity is amplifying helicopter activity that's achieving monitoring while the helicopter activity is heard outside of the apartment while I open the front door. That's what you heard on the podcast. The entity is acting with impunity as it's being documented. All of that audacity, all of that impunity that's being gathered in the evidence, that's relevant to how long you're going to federal prison. And the federal judge is going to analyze that evidence in the same exact way. This is P.O.C. and Mike Lorenz is going to be held responsible for the criminal conduct that a department is practicing. Okay, so I just wanted to capture that. It's 1:40 a.m. That's apartment, the demon of 55. That's malice and impunity. You're going to federal prison. P.O.C. That's state surveillance. P.O.C.